Heir to Dragonfire, and now this is a 5/5 flyer. It's about to get disgusting in here. Deal damage. We already have an Heir to Dragonfire. Malcolm, we're gonna discard the other Heir to Dragonfire, and now we get to play down our second Heir to Dragonfire for absolutely free. Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode of Man, and today we've got a juicer for you. Before we dig into the deck, make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this, and it does help out the channel tremendously. I greatly appreciate it. Go ahead and join us in the Discord in the pinned comment below, and let's go ahead and dive right in. Today we got Dragon Phoenix. Let's go ahead and start off with Heir to Dragonfire. For 1 red, you can pump it up +1/+0 until end of turn. Not that crazy, right? Next thing is going to be pretty crazy. For 3, you can reveal it from your hand. Heir to Dragonfire perpetually becomes a dragon, gets +3/+3, and gains flying. This card is absolutely sickening. So I do not want to play this in like a mono red deck. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. How you really get the most value out of this is you're holding up, like, you know, your counter spells or your like interaction. So we do have Bring the Ending, because this is kind of a tempo-y type deck. Not as good as Make Disappear in standard, but we don't have that. So unless they pay 2, it's still like a pretty good card. You do get a lot of counters out of it. Now you just have Paths of Tuinvale. Absolutely love this card as well. So what you're doing here is you're kind of playing, and we also have just absolutely the instant 2 blue and 1 a stereotypical like traditional counter spell. So we have a lot of counters, but the thing that I like about this is if you don't have the counter spell, you can make up for the mana for having flash. We've got Malcolm, we've got 2 Faerie Masterminds, so we do have that as well. But if you don't, you go for Heir to Dragonfire, you pay 3 instead of like going for a counter spell, and now you have a 5/5 flyer for 2. And guess what? It can be an 8/8 flyer for 2. It can be an 11/11 flyer for 2. Most of the time, you know, like it's either 5/5 or 8/8. Most of the time, by the time it's like an 8/8, it's like, okay, like it's a huge creature. So that's the only time it's relevant. But this thing, I'm telling you, I cannot believe it's taking me this long to play with it. So good. Now we got the Tomakul Phoenix. Flying Haste, whenever it dies, it perpetually gets +2/+2. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may pay X in red, and then you can just bring it back. Now, why is this good? I mean, it's good just in general. It is, you know, just some continuous pressure. I know you're gonna say, well, this costs a lot, but guess what? We kind of curve out at 3. So, like, we kind of do need that late game pressure. I know you're gonna say, well, man, when it dies, it costs 4, or it's X equals 4, so it costs 5 for a 4/4. Yeah, but it has flying and haste, and it is continuous pressure. And again, we curve out at 3, so this is actually like the perfect card for us. It doesn't cost that much at the beginning, and then it's perpetual pressure. Malcolm can also discard the Phoenix too. So if you have Malcolm, you discard the Phoenix actually just costs 3, because then it's a 2/2. The power, it doesn't go up because it didn't die. You just discarded it. We do have the Ingenious Prodigy. Love this thing. Enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters on it. And then you get to just like draw off the +1/+1 counters, which is actually really, really nice. And it does have Skulk. So this little human wizard, this is like I have not played with a lot of these cards before. The Ingenious Prodigy, the Heir to Dragonfire, and the Izzet Polarizer. I haven't played with this either. So whenever this dies, conjure a card named Ionize. I think you've heard of it. Ionize or Electrolyze. I think overall it's a little underwhelming just because it does have to die. And then you do get this. I guess it is a 2-for-1, but I think this is kind of a decent deck for it. I only crafted 2 because I'm not sure exactly if I want to play with this yet. It seems decent. It's a new card, so we'll go ahead and run it. But it might be a cut. I'm not going to lie. I kind of like the things with Flash a little bit more. But Shove Aside, also new card, has Flash if you are not the starting player. Big fan of that kind of mechanic here in Alchemy. Deals 3 damage. Pretty good. Just Strangle with Flash, basically. And that's pretty much it. Aether Channeler is really nice. You can go ahead and do some cute stuff with the Paths of Tuinvale on this. But other than that, Heir to Dragonfire and the Phoenix are our main win conditions and our main fire. Pun kind of intended. So just feel free to join the channel. That would help me out monetarily as a content creator. Go ahead and subscribe if you have not already. And without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Rasputin, hello. All right, we'll go ahead and keep this. A lot of tap lands in this deck, so maybe we'll go ahead and surveil, see if we can get something that's not a tap land, but I don't know, we do like an Heir to Dragonfire. We'll go ahead and keep this. This card is absolutely amazing, man. I have no idea why it took me this long to start playing with it. It's so good. I guess we'll do this. I do want to get a turn 2 play, so Bring the Ending or Malcolm. We can either counter you or go for our own board presence. Either way, I'm pretty happy about it. Well, I guess we'll put out Malcolm. If they do have removal, I guess we will just try to be fast about it. Malcolm in the middle. Let's see if you got the removal. No removal? removal. Okay, that feels pretty good. So can't really do a whole lot on turn 2 anyway, so maybe we swing in with the Malcolm. Let's swing with the Malcolm. Maybe we get into an untapped land and we can go in for our Heir to Dragonfire a little earlier. We do not. Shove Aside. They are playing red. You gotta figure the Shove Aside will be relevant at some point. Maybe we just get rid of it. I think I like everything in my hand here right now, so. Man, I could just drop down now. We'll go for Bring the Ending. Bring the Ending seems pretty good. Alright, what you got for me? Heir to Dragonfire. These cards just get bigger and bigger as the game goes on, so I think we're probably just better off doing that rather than just slamming it down. Slamming it down seems a little too hasty. Urbaz Forge, that's going to be an easy Bring the Ending. Yeah, so that's fine. Bring the Ending, bring the action. Alright, so before we do anything, let's swing in with our Malcolm. What the heck was that? I swear I was pressing attack. Alright. 16-20, let's see what we draw. Another land. Well, there's nothing that really matters here, so land is fine. I could just go in for double Dragonfire, but I think it's a little bit too hasty. I think we're just going to play it safe, and we're definitely, unless they play something crazy, we're definitely going to go for Heir to Dragonfire. What we also could do alternatively, if they did go for like a, you know, some sort of like removal spell, is we can Paths of Tuinvale, our own flash creature, which is actually a pretty nice combo. So, yeah, can't do much about that. We're going to have to let that go. That's okay. Alright, we're definitely going to lose life for now. So, Palantir up Orthanc is actually like the same thing as Urbaz Forge in a way. So, it's actually pretty interesting that they're running them side by side. But we'll lose life for now. Phoenix Chick? Okay. We have our own Phoenix, but for now, Heir to Dragonfire. Absolutely love this card, man. That is so freaking cool, man. Holy crap. Of course, it does not have haste, so we'll swing in. Malcolm. Ooh, and there's a counter spell. We love counter spells. I'm gonna get rid of one of these. This might not be that relevant right now. Let's drop you for red, and let's do it. We could spend another turn making it big, but I think we have this. That's fine. Heir to Dragonfire, and now this is a 5/5 flyer. Ooh, my God, it feels so good. Still got the Saruman's Trickery, so. Ooh, this is Boros, not red. This is Boros. So now I'm a little. Ooh, we have the counter spell, but I mean, of course, we're looking a little scary because they could just go for, like, for Sunfall or something. Eventually, not with one white source, but. What we can do, this actually could get pretty nasty. With Malcolm, we're almost at 4 counters. We could actually bump up the Dragonfire. Felden. Nah, I don't care. You are not going to win a race right now. Even with this out losing life, I don't think so. And they just passed. This thing can't block, so I don't really care that much. And I think we will definitely take the... I mean, I don't know. I might even want to let them draw eventually, because I don't know what their deck's capable of, but... We'll lose life. Yeah, no, yeah, they have like a really aggro deck. So let's do this. Heir to Dragonfire. Let's reveal another Heir to Dragonfire. And if they don't kill the Malcolm... Ooh, my God, and another counter spell. I don't think there's like any way that they can even win this at this point. So we're definitely swinging in. This is crazy. Oh my God. We're going to get double Heir to Dragonfire. Because with Malcolm... Whoa, let's wait a second. Witchstalker Frenzy, let's go. This is going to be an easy counter. A mass one. Yep. Ooh, baby, it's about to get disgusting in here. Deal damage. We already have an Heir to Dragonfire. Malcolm, we're going to discard the other Heir to Dragonfire. And now we get to play down our second Heir to Dragonfire for absolutely free. How sickening is that? All right, go to counter. All right, so what we can do is go for Paths of Tuinvale if they do have like the Sunfall or something. But at this point, their deck is so low to the ground. There's no way they're running that kind of stuff. But even if they did, we can go in for Paths of Tuinvale. Sure. Don't think they have anything that really could do anything. Yeah, this seems pretty funny. Seven life? Witchstalker Frenzy. You know what? I guess we might as well do this. Let's go in for Paths of Tuinvale, and I'll go ahead and do this. We're going to make this cost 1, which is hilarious, and then we'll go and bump back down the Felden. So, And at 16 life, I think this is going to be all but it. So now my Heir to Dragonfire costs 1. That is a 1-drop, 5/5 flyer. Pretty good. So now they got another Witchtalker Frenzy. That's not very good. But, all right. Well, I guess we got a game, technically. It's still going. Do we want to trade? I guess so. I mean, it's definitely still going. I think I will let them have whatever they have. I mean, I guess there is a world. Man, it's actually pretty... I guess this game is actually a little closer than it seems to be. I guess we'll let them draw a card. Alright, got another Paths of Tuinvale and a counter spell, so I don't think we're really that... We're not, like, that worried here, so... Can't go in for lethal right now, so we'll do the swing. And I guess land. We'll go ahead and discard the... maybe we'll do this. 1. I guess we'll actually discard the Polarizer, because that's actually quicker. So we'll play you. 1, 2, 3 for you, and then we'll have this. So actually, yeah, we'll actually do the Polarizer. So Izzet Polarizer comes down, because the Heir to Dragonfire, I keep forgetting, this costs 1. It costs 1. Look at this. How fucked... oh my god. Like, this is... it's phenomenal. I got... Alright, let's do this, and a Trickery. We're good. So no matter what they have, we'll let them draw. We got a... I think we're looking good, but this actually was a little closer. I think we can put away the game now. But, like, again, though, this was a lot grittier and, like, closer than I'd like it to be. The Izzet Polarizer looking good. Swift Spear, that's fine. So having a hard time thinking about what cards could, and what conjunction of cards could actually kill me here. Imidane's Recruiter, +1. Yeah, I just don't think it's really enough here. Let's just do this now. Trickery, Paths of Tuinvale, even if they wanted to buff something else up, and I think it's all but over. But Heir to Dragonfire, what a cool... I can't just stop saying it. Heir to Dragonfire. Yeah, sure. Block, block. If they have Monstrous Rage, we just go for Paths of Tuinvale. Do not care. Boop. Scoobity boop. Target creature you don't control. And we're going to let them draw, of course, and that's going to be a good game. We can go ahead and clack it up here. Good game. We're letting you draw, of course. But, yeah, what a... I mean, Heir to Dragonfire is such a sick card, man. Rom. Hello, Rom. CD Rom. Hello. Alright, we'll go ahead and keep this. Got our Thundering Falls and a Restless Spire. So 3 tap lands, but then we have our Shivan Reef. We'll be okay. Ooh, Ingenious Prodigy. I absolutely love this card, but I think we're going to go ahead and try and set up our play up a little bit. Well, you know what? No, let's go for Restless Spire. Until I know what I'm playing, I don't even really know what I'm surveilling for. So, got some sleeve checks here. I've never seen these sleeves. These are really pretty. What are these? These look like, yeah, outer space. Yeah, I've never seen those in my life. But either way, let's not gloat about our opponent's sleeves. Let's see if we can make a little bit more do of this. Yeah, we're going to go and flash in the Malcolm. The Prodigy, of course, is nice. We definitely like the Prodigy, but... Dread Knight, that's fine. We'll fly right over you with Malcolm, Alluring Scoundrel, and we'll be okay. Yeah. Oh, I almost hit my turn. That was actually close. I've done that before. Waiting for a flash creature, and then you my turn it, and then you don't even get it. It's pretty brutal, but... I think what we're going to do now, let's go in for Captivating Crossroads. We're going to wait on the Thundering Falls here, and I think what we're going to do is go for red. And we're going to go in for our Phoenix. Let's go. Absolutely love this card. Big fan of this. Thing applies just constant pressure on your opponent. So I think at this point, we're probably going to actually ditch you. Maybe a Thundering Falls. I don't know. What I like about the Malcolm, a lot of times too, is you can discard the Phoenix, and because it's in your graveyard, you don't care. So whenever this dies, if they don't exile it, hopefully they don't exile my Phoenix, but we can race this way. Virtual Persistence, so exactly. So it dies, gets +2/+2. Now, of course, that is going to take a while, because it's got 4 power, so we can bring this back, but it costs 5. So it will take a hot second, but eventually that's just free value from the graveyard. Haywire Might, don't really love that. I think what we want to do... You can just go in for the Prodigy, put 2 counters on it, or we could just hold up the Bring the Ending. I think we might hold up Bring the Ending. This is fine. Heir to Dragonfire, we'll keep that. We'll keep that. So we can go in for the Prodigy, put 2 counters on it, or we can bring the ending or a Path of Tuinvale. I think we'll do that. We'll definitely don't have 5, so we'll go decline that for now. But this Phoenix, the Phoenix will arise. Trust me. All right, this is fine. I'm not sweating this too much yet. I mean, we could do this, but I don't want to yet. If they drop like a Shelly or something, we would really... Oh, there we go. There we go. Let's go and bring the ending. Let's bring the ending to Shelly. I even called it. I was like, whenever you just see this amount of land, I'm like, oh, is it a Shelly? So now we can do this. We can actually, X equals 3. We can make this a 3-4. That's pretty good, but then we can't bring the ending. I think... it's close. Maybe we just... it's close. It's close. Obviously, the Phoenix. Nope, not yet. Not yet, Phoenix. You just wait. You just wait. Your time's coming. Still think we're better off holding this up and the bring the ending. But we have to be careful about my life total. I think we'll take this for now. We could trade with... No, we're not doing that. Down to 9 we go. Glissa. Well, we can just bounce it, so it's really not the end of the world. Let's actually do this. Let's actually do this. Unless they do something else. Well, it's actually... Nah, the turn's actually over, so we really can't do anything about that. I think maybe we go for the Heir to Dragonfire. We can reveal this and get +3/+3. Let's actually do this. Heir to Dragonfire. Now, for 2, we get a... Ooh, that's pretty nice. Like, look at this thing. For just 2, we get a 5/5 flyer. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Let's go and drop this down. Heir to Dragonfire. What? This card is so freaking cool. I have no idea why it took me this long to start playing with it. And we're going to pass. Definitely can't go in for the Phoenix, but we'd have to tap out for the Phoenix. So again, I think this will be the finishing touch on a you know, a haste flying swinger. Go for the throw. Well, we can't let that happen. I think we're better off going in for this. Let's do this. I know it kind of sucks because we don't get to bring the ending this way, but this allows us to chump block the Glissa. And I think that's just overall better right now. Unless they top deck another go for the throw, which would be pretty nasty. That'd just be bad luck, I think. Oh, well, it's another remove. Oh, yeah, another removal spell. Very brutal. But at least, ooh. Really? I guess I can use this to draw. Oh, God, yeah. I don't really feel great about anything right now. I think we're still going to have to block, though, unfortunately. I do get to draw. Oh, yeah, I don't like this. Down to 12. I can draw with the Dread Knight, too. They do lose life. We have 9. 9 with the Phoenix if we were to bring it back, which I don't think we can. Malcolm. Malcolm in the middle. Overall, I mean, I think we're still looking okay. We can just go in for you. You know what? I'm actually going to do this. I'm actually going to put down this Prodigy, and I'm going to pay 0. I'm going to pay 0 for this thing. I just want a chump blocker. So we just... This little wizard, hey, for right now, we're just going to have you sit up there. Not Phoenix, it's not your time yet. It will be soon. Maybe. We'll see. I'm swinging in. I think we're going to try and push for damage here. We've got 2 forms of like, disruption here. So I can play down Malcolm to block. We can go in for Paths of Tuinvale, or we can go for Bring the Ending. Alright, so that's kind of fine. I'll say it's okay, but I don't know if it is. Sure. Down to 4, and they can, what? Sacrifice a legendary artifact. This is not legendary, so I don't really care about that. Dread Knight, draw a card, lose a life. Sure. As of right now, even if they do get rid of the Heir to Dragonfire, we're looking pretty okay. So I might just chump block the Might. Yeah, I think we can do this. Let's just chump block the Might. the Paths of Tuinvale, and I'll choose you to make the Prodigy cost less, and then I'll just bounce the Glissa. Sure. Alright. Glissa's pretty much out of the equation. If they want to commit to Glissa, that is not going to be worth it for them. So I kind of hope they do. If they drop Glissa, that thing costs 4 now. Deadly cover-up. Okay, well, you know what? Oh, they're going to collect the evidence here, too. So they would actually get rid of my Phoenix. So this is going to be an excellent time. Let's go ahead and bring the ending. Bring the ending. And even if they did have a counterspell, or not counterspell, but the Phoenix, they didn't even let us go for the Phoenix, but it was there. Tashina, hello. Let's go ahead and keep this. Got our Ingenious Prodigy, Faerie Mastermind. We'll be okay. Let's see if we can outspeed them, which might be a little hard on the draw, but we got plenty of tricks up our sleeve. Heir to Dragonfire. We love that. I guess we're going to go ahead and surveil, see if we can get into some more land. That is a land, so we will keep it. Alright, we only have 1 card of actual true disruption, so don't really love that. I think we're going to have to put the Restless Spire on ice for now. Let's go ahead and drop you. And I could drop... No, the Heir to Dragonfire is so good later, but we could try to race, but I think we'll just pass for now. Just pass for now. If they do want to buff up the chick, Paths of Tuinvale, yep, that is fine-ish. So let's just waste absolutely no time. Nothing fancy here. Go ahead and put the Godric back in your hand and make it cost 1, which, again, you know, could be pretty nice. We're down to 17. Shove Aside. Ooh. So Shove Aside is really, really effective versus this Godric. That is actually really, really nice. So I think we're going to have to put the Restless Spire on ice yet again. Because what I want to do is get down... I got to get down a creature of some sort. So we'll do this for red. I think we'll go for the Faerie Mastermind and then the Shove Aside the Godric. That feels pretty okay. Ooh, so Mariah Marauder. Okay, I am a big fan of alliteration on this channel, but that is definitely an issue. Do we care that much? At this point, I mean, I think it's fine. I could alternatively just go in for Heir to Dragonfire and just get a 3/3 on the board. I mean, that feels pretty good too. Let's actually do that. Heir to Dragonfire, and now it's going to be a 5/5 flyer for 2. Love the Heir to Dragonfire. I'm really surprised they didn't just go in for the Godric. A little surprising there. Well, let's go ahead and do it. I think we'll go ahead and commit to the Restless Spire. Let's just bite the bullet and get this down. And then we go for Heir to Dragonfire, and then we can go in for Shove Aside on the Godric. Feels pretty okay. End turn. Melt Through, I do not like that, because the Melt Through, we do not clean up damage here. So this is perpetually a 5/3. Welcome to Alchemy, everybody. Big fan of like this kind of stuff here. So not a big fan of that. Not a big fan of that. So we're unfortunately going to have to take the elf on that. And we're definitely going to have to shove aside the Mariah Marauder at this point. Yeah, they can't go in for the Godric even if they wanted. So yeah, that Meltdown's really, or Melt Through, excuse me, is really, really good. Down to 15. We could go in for the Prodigy at some point. Swift Spear. Okay. Paths of Tuinvale. Okay. The problem with the Phoenix is that it's just a little too slow. Well, actually, I don't know, though. I don't know. At this point, we could do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make this a 4/5. I mean, that's pretty good. Screw it. I don't know. Maybe. X equals 4? Why not? I don't know. 4. Okay, we got an Ingenious Prodigy. How ingenious is this? How genius is this? A 4/5. That's my genius plan. We just put down a 4/5 and hopefully it's good to go. If they do go for Godric, they'd have to tap all the way out. So I don't know. Feels pretty genius to me. I just don't want to see a Monstrous Rage. They only have 2 cards in their hand. All right, Godric. Wow. All right, that feels pretty good. Do we want to weaken the Ingenious Prodigy? I think we do. Let's just go ahead and draw. I know we get a little weaker, but I think that's fine. Shove Aside. There we go. There we go. Thundering Falls and, ooh, an Aether Channeler. I think this is pretty good. Yeah, we'll go ahead and keep you, I suppose. And then we can go in for the Phoenix and then either a, ooh. Maybe we should kind of just stay put. Actually, I don't know. Phoenix is pretty good. Let's drop the Phoenix. This kind of wards off the chick. So Phoenix, meet Phoenix. And then we can just kind of pass. If they get cute, we've got 2 forms of interaction here. Prodigy is still big enough to take on the Godric, so that's fine. Ooh, looking good, looking good. I think we flash in the Mastermind. If they kill the Phoenix just comes back, so that's fine. I don't know if I want to draw. At this point, keeping the Godric at bay is pretty good, so I think I'm going to say no. At this point, man, we can really start making... Yeah, I think I like this a lot. Let's just go in for the Aether Channeler. And we're not going to do nothing fancy here. The Channeler is just going to bounce back the Godric. So return target... Yep, let's just do this. And the Godric here is going to cost 4 to play back. And they're not going to like that. Because, again, the spell costs 1 more to cast perpetually. They don't like that. No way they like that. And I think we'll go ahead and just swing with at least you. You know what? I don't know. At this point, we might be able to swing with you too. Oh, no. Let's swing in with just these cards. So we still have another Shove Aside and a Paths of Tuinvale. So I think we're playing a little, like, slow and meticulous. But oh, they just give it up! Wow! What? I was expecting a little bit more of a fight, but we'll take that. Morbid Squirrel. All right, how's it going? How's it going? What a name, Morbid Squirrel. All right, we played a few games before. I remember you because of Morbid Squirrel. How could you forget a name like Morbid Squirrel? Come on now. All right, so let's see what we got here. Monastery Swiftsword. Don't like seeing that. Okay. Well, don't like seeing aggro at all because we don't really have any like hard removal. Really, we just kind of have like some like fancy combat tricks with like Paths of Tuinvale. So, all right, I think we're gonna instead of going for the Izzet Polarizer, they're probably gonna pump this up. We just chump block with it. That feels pretty weak. I think I'd rather do something else. So. Cacophony Scamp and Swiss Spear. Okay, well, that's actually not that bad because what we can do is we can actually just trade. I think we're going to do this. Yeah, it's not great trading a 2-drop for a 1-drop, but ultimately, if we have the opportunity to slow them down, I think that's how we win. So, our Captivating Crossroads does come in tapped, so I think we're just going to hold up the, man, the Phoenix is a little slow. Yeah, I think we'll just pass. Can't drop the Phoenix. I just can't. Not in all good consciousness. Doesn't make any sense. We're going to lose a race that way. So let's see what we're playing against here. Obviously, yeah, I was going to say, hopefully they have something, maybe like a Godric or something, so that we can just go in for the Trickery, but that does not seem to be the case. Well, that's fine. Now we can go in for our Saruman's Trickery. Yes, absolutely. We're going to pay that twice on Sunday. Every day twice on Sunday. And now we at least get a little 1-1 blocker here. And wow, they're going to swing in with the Scamp? I would not have thought they swung in with the Scamp, especially just a 1-for-1 trade. Typically, they want to buff up the Scamp and do some crazy stuff that way, the Strip Scampy. But now our Captivating Crossroads does come in untapped, which is nice. And I think I'm going to drop the Izzet Polarizer. This is a new card. Absolutely love this thing. Alright, so we still have the Paths of Tuinvale. We can't make our Polarizer cost less because it costs a red and a blue. So that doesn't work that way. But what we can still do is save it. Wow, they don't swing. No swings. Wow. I guess, should we do this? Maybe we just want to save it. Yeah, let's just save it, maybe. Another land, so I guess we'll call it red. And now it's Phoenix time, baby. Let's drop our lovely Phoenix, and I think I'm going to attack. If they want to get crazy, we do have our interaction. 18 to 15, and now we're starting to maybe swing the tide a little bit. I would not have swung if we didn't have this Paths instant in my hand. More land. Let's see what you got here. Maybe they're just stuck on a lot of land, in which case I appreciate... Oh, no. So they definitely can't be because now they're doing this. Okay, let's make a decision. I'm actually going to try and block out the Scamp. Monstrous Rage? Yeah, okay, Monstrous Rage. I think that's okay. So, before I do this, the Monstrous Rage, we still actually kill the Scamp, right? So maybe we just use on the Swift Sphere, because if we get the kill on the Scamp, if they kill the Phoenix, I don't care. The Phoenix can come back. Yeah, let's just do this on the Swiss Spear, because I don't know what they're going to do here. Hopefully they don't have another pump spell. If they do, that's pretty brutal. Okay, they don't. If they did, I was going to say that could be really treacherous. But I think we're still ahead to do this. So let's see if they want to kill a Phoenix or my face. I would assume they just go to my face. They do. Ionize or Electrolyze? You know what? And I'm thinking at this point in the game, I think I might just want the Electrolyze. Because the Electrolyze can take away the Swiss Spear if they don't have the prowess. So I think Electrolyze is a little bit better. It is worth... Oh, another land off the top. I wish it was something that we could kind of use. But it is worth noting that the Electrolyze... it doesn't show what we picked. So that actually is pretty nice. Because they don't know if we picked the Electrolyze or the Ionize. So they might think that we have a counterspell. Even though it's not. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, this is quite gridlocky. Let's go ahead and swing in 16 to 8. Maybe that was a mistake, but I am at 8 life and I do have Electrolyze. So Swiss Spear, I'm going to go ahead and let them. So now they probably assume that I don't have Ionize. But now they can't go in for the prowess stuff. Codebreaker. Okay. Now they definitely know I don't have Ionize. Now it's definitely pretty obvious I have Electrolyze. I think we're going to do this. Let's go ahead and hit both on the Codebreaker. I'm not going to divide it up. No. Okay. Oh, Heir to Dragonfire. Let's go. Let's go. Heir to Dragonfire. Absolutely amazing. Down to 7. Nothing else they have. Let's go. Heir to Dragonfire. Let's go. Bump that son of a gun up. Absolutely love this. And you know what? I'm actually thinking we can actually bump up the Heir to Dragonfire again. 1, 2, 3. I think we can. Let's go in for the Heir to Dragonfire. This is going to be an 8/8 when it's all said and done. And then I'm going to drop the Ingenious Prodigy for 1. So Ingenious Prodigy for 1. But that's okay. It's still a blocker. And what I'm going to do, I am going to swing. Because at this point, we are racing. 14. I have enough. They give us a nice A. Cheers. We'll give them the Soren emote. Cheers. I got water right now. No more coffee. I have too much coffee. But Ingenious Prodigy. I guess we will take the action here. Bring the ending actually is like okay, I guess. Maybe they kind of have like double stuff. Yeah, it is what it is. But look, okay. I think this is a little risky. I am going to swing in with this and the Phoenix. I would assume they do not have a kill spell on the Phoenix because I'm going to take the Heir to Dragonfire. We're just going to go in for it. We have enough here. We bump this up another 2 times after this one. Yep, and we will have enough. Even if they did have like a melt through or something to kill a Phoenix, we can always bring that back. We've got Faerie Mastermind and a Bring the Ending. So this is lethal. Do it. We get it to go. What an absolutely epic game. Heir to Dragonfire. Dalion, how are we doing here? Let's go ahead and keep this. I think we're looking pretty good here. All right, let's go in for Thundering Falls. I do like the Aether Channeler here. Paths of Tuinvale. I think we're going to keep that. The Paths of Tuinvale, you can get into some pretty cute tricks, especially with the Aether Channeler here. Alright, and you know what, man? I don't know. I think we'll go ahead and just drop down the Dragonfire. Heir to Dragonfire, usually we kind of want to save this to kind of like buff it up with the dragon, but I think during just giving our hand here, I think we can kind of maybe apply some pressure. We are also on the play, so I think we'll go on the offensive. Hopefully we don't see a Virtue of Persistence, otherwise that was a misfire. No virtual. Ooh, okay. Well, that's okay. Let's go in for this, and we still got some more firepower for you. Phoenix. Oh yeah, baby, swinging in. Now, if you want to kill the Phoenix can come back on its own merit. Now, it does cost quite a bit, but we're gonna be able to do that. So, assemble a team. There is an off chance that they'll go to assemble the team just for a land if they are kind of stuck on land here, but I guess I won't know that. Bring the Ending. Do I want to just go double Phoenix? I think I kind of do, because this is going to come in tapped. Restless Spire comes in tapped. I think we'll just keep it. All right, let's do it. Double Phoenix. Double Phoenix, baby, coming at you. Bang, bang, down to 17. See if they want to get rid of it. Again, they have to come back at some point, so. Whoa! Mamma mia! Okay, well, our Phoenix do get bigger, but dang, I didn't see that coming at all. Most people, dang, okay, we'll go and give him a nice. I was not expecting that whatsoever. I'm gonna go, oof. Do I just want to drop you? I think so. I think so. It sounds a little weird, but I'm actually just going to draw a card. Nothing fancy here. Yeah, can't go in for the Phoenix. We actually could if we didn't have the Restless Spire. So if we had the Shivan Reef, that would have been a lot better. So was that did I accidentally put a stop on their turn? My bad. My bad, dog. Tortoise. Yeah, we don't have to bring the ending for that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, we can go in for the Phoenix now. Maybe we just want to be quickly. Let's just be quick about it. We could go in for the Paths. I mean, I don't hate that. But I kind of just want to go in for our Phoenix, right? The Phoenix is just constant pressure. So let's do it. Yeah, I'm going to take the action. Let's do that. 4/4, Flying Haste. Can't do it on both, unfortunately, but this is fine. This is just continuous pressure. Don't fight me. Don't fight me. No! No! Son of a gun. Oh, my God. Well... Oh, God. All right, well, I don't think it's over, but good God. They give us the good game. Most likely is. Most likely is. I think we'll try and fight it out, but my God, that is not good. Down to 3, get 4 back. Shivan Reef. We have Paths of Tuinvale. Yeah, this is looking bad. Looking horrendous here. Oh, my God. I didn't see that coming at all. Can't even go for either one of my Phoenix here. Nope. Oh my God, the classic tail swipe for Phyrexian Obliterator. What's the play here? I think it's over, right? Lord Skitter. We do this, we chump block. Yeah, it's definitely a good game. I meant to get a good game, not the donut, but there we go. Good game. It'll go through. There we go. Good game. Hiram, how you doing here? Let's go ahead and keep this. Looks good to me. All right, we'll be playing against Restless Cottage. Well, we got our own Restless card ourselves, but let's go in for you. I don't really think I want to Surveil, because I don't know what I want to get. This could just be kind of creature deck, so... Propagator Primordium. This could just be like Golgari aggro-y or mid-range, or it could be the dreaded Insidious Roots. So I think we'll just go ahead and do this. Pass the old turn. This is definitely a pain in the butt, just with the spore counters on it. So we'll have to address this at some point. So no. Bring in the ending. Let's go ahead and get rid of you. Absolutely not on the Tyvar. We know what we got. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be Insidious Roots then, I would assume. So Restless Spire. I think, you know what, man. All of these like tap lands really do kind of hurt sometimes. I kind of just want to get into my Phoenix and start racing. I guess we're gonna have to not, unfortunately. So there's land. I guess we can go ahead and do this. So I want to use Paths of Tuinvale on the Primordium. Eventually, because I don't want them to start getting free 3/3s. That's pretty much a recipe for disaster. And I think the Phoenix is a little too slow to start like just throwing down right now. So Tyvar, ugh. We can take care of the Tyvar. It's just a pain in the butt. Because now we have to swing with the Malcolm on the Tyvar rather than the face.
Into dust.
Okay.
Never give up. We can win.
You can definitely win, Tyvar. There's no doubt about that. I don't doubt you for a second here. So more Primordiums. Okie dokie. Do I want to go for you, or do I want to go in for the Tuinvale? Go for the Phoenix. I guess we will have to just go for Malcolm. It's not sexy. Good lord, is it not sexy? Because this has to go. This has to do that. Ugh. All right. Boom.
Let's clash again soon.
And we're gonna have to do this right now. Don't control. Sure. Okay. I think we're managing the best we can. I think that's really the only option we have, because we can't just start giving them free 3/3s. It's just not. It's not gonna work. So I had to do that at sorcery speed. We played on the Faerie Mastermind. See if they want to cottage. Ooh, they are gonna cottage. Okay. Well, it's pretty deadly, man. Down to 7 we go. Now we're gonna need some help here. Down to 7. We do have Faerie Mastermind. Let's go and flash in what we can. Aether Channeler. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's swing in with the Malcolm before we do anything. Maybe we kind of get something a little sexy here. Plus, I do want to ditch my Phoenix. Because the Phoenix, we can just always grab back, which is kind of the main thing of the Malcolm. Get another Phoenix, which isn't bad at all. So let's do that. Spire, Channeler. We can trade with the Cottage if need be. Alright, we'll do that. Okay, it feels okay. Managing the best we can. Of course, this is still a little scary here. So now we kind of take away the Restless Cottage play. We can double block if they want to do that. I don't think that they'd be interested in doing that. Man, I got a lot of cards. How'd you get so many cards in your hand? Hero, how'd you get so many cards in your hand? You're scaring me. Another one. Oh, okay, I was gonna say. It came from over there, and I didn't know if that was the same one or not, but... And another one. Alright. And another one! Okay, I was gonna say, they're just chock full. Okay, so there's a fungus among us. I am pretty nervous here. So, you know what, man? I think the only option we really have... I mean, this Ingenious Prodigy is looking pretty genius right now. I mean, I could drop this down. Maybe... This costs 3 to get back from the graveyard, so I think what we're going to have to do is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to go straight... We're going to go all in on the Ingenious Prodigy. No Phoenix, obviously. I cannot do that for you right now, buddy. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think I'm just going to pass. Ugh. Doesn't feel good. I feel like, we're pretty much just holding up by this wizard. I think a single go for the throat may bring the party to an end, but... Alright, we got the Phoenix. We got 2 Phoenix, actually, that we can bring back from the grave. Maybe we should swing with the Malcolm. Maybe that was a little bit too passive. Another one! Oh my god! Stop the fungus! Stop it! They're swinging in. Whoa. I think we're going to do this. Let's take the trade. It kind of sucks, but I think this is okay. Alright, down to 4. I mean, I am going to draw with the Ingenious Prodigy. Yeah, we're still big enough to take care of you and the Restless Cottage, so let's go ahead and do that. Izzet Polarizer and a Paths of Tuinvale. We drop you. We got a counterspell. This doesn't seem that good. Yeah, this doesn't... Oh, man. I think we're just going to have to go in for the Phoenix here. And I might actually block with the Phoenix, because the Phoenix can do stuff from the grave, from beyond. Decline for now, because we have to use this. So I want to make sure I'm not getting too crazy here. So we have 2 blockers. Block, block, and then Paths. This is a little risky, but I think we're going to have to do it. I want to build up this Malcolm. Man, I don't know. I don't know. Dream Thief. Okie dokie. Spire. What do I discard here? It's going to have to be the Spire by default, right? Well, I guess that is the Polarizer. I don't think I dropped my land yet. And then we have Paths of Tuinvale. What I can do here, which is really, really cute. It's a cute play, but if we get into a pinch, what I can do is go for Paths of Tuinvale. I can target my own Malcolm and then reflash it in for 1. I can do that. Dream Thief, okay. I don't want to do that, but it is an option. If they have, like, go for the throat and they can reanimate the Restless Cottage. Tyvar. That is just the worst thing I've ever seen.
Let's see what this Hex Gold can do. Rally, my friend.
He is on. These Propagator Primordials, man. You are spreading all sorts of fungus propaganda. Alright, let's do it. I think we're going to have... Man, Stream Thief's a problem too. Now, they're all problems. So if I do this... Target creature you don't control. We can pop up you. That gets rid of the Spore counter, but the Dream Thief is also a problem because they're going to block out the Tyvar. But at this point, I don't know if I really care about the Tyvar. Let's just do this. Not fun. I think we're going to have to draw out the Prodigy. I think I just need a little bit more gas. Like, I know that that takes away the Restless Cottage block, but I think we just need a little more gas here. I'm going to do it. Bring the Ending is terrible. Heir to Dragonfire is not terrible. Yeah, Heir to Dragonfire is not terrible whatsoever. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we can't get one for another Phoenix this way, though. Gotta get my damage in. Heir to Dragonfire. If it comes to be, we can go in for the Bring the Ending, because this is only a 2-drop. But now this is a 5/5, and then we take away the Restless Cottage swing in. The Tyvar itself doesn't do a whole lot right now. I know they're going to get more Propagated Primordiums on the ground. They are. Ooh, this is close, man. Another one. Alright. Tyvar can +1. Cottage. Are they really thinking about doing this? Why are they doing this? Block. 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 Take 1. Why did they do this? They're tapped out. Heir to Dragonfire is going to take this game. They're tapped out. They can't... They have +1... What? This? I can't believe it. I cannot believe they're +1ing the Primordium. You should have +1 the Fairy Dream Thief.
Wind?
Oh, baby. Let's definitely draw just in case, I suppose. But, I mean, how much damage do we have yet? Hold on. I don't know if we're going to win just yet. But take the action. Captivating Crossroads. Aether Channeler. We're definitely going for red. I have not done the math yet. If you're watching thinking, oh my god, let's do the math. Okay. 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow. Wow. We are going to take this. I cannot believe it. We even had the Aether Channeler, even if they did do the right thing and untap this, but I cannot believe we're going to do this. The swing in on 12, Heir to Dragonfire. I cannot believe it. That is absolutely insane. I can't even click the guy. Heir to Dragonfire. What an absolutely insanely sick win here, baby. Wow. That is 12. They're tapped out. No food tokens. Let's go ahead and give them a good game. Wow, cannot believe we stole that. Good game.